I did not tell my phone to start. The hell? Oh my God, it's so good. I love tea. Hey guys, I am about to do a late night read. Okay, so I'm going to tap into your energy and I'm going to let you know what your guides want you all to know, okay? If you are new, I am Earthy Girl. Hey, hello, how are you? I hope all is well with everyone. All right. Let's see. All right, spirit guides. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? We have the Page of Cups, okay? Here we go, okay? I feel like someone has love on their brain. It's like a toxic cycle or relationship pattern that is not serving you, is lingering in your energy. Tell me more. There's some type of illusion. It's what I'm picking up on. And I don't know who it is yet. You could be on guard from, like having toxic relationships and certain cycles that no longer serve you, you're tired of. Yeah, it is becoming burdensome. So if you're in a relationship right now, it's like you're tired of doing things alone. You're tired of being the one that is always taking the initiative. I feel like there's a heavy load on you right now. So where if you wanted to create and do something creatively, it's like it's hard for you to do that because other things need your attention at this time. Could be home related, work related. But I do feel like you are tired of that. You're tired of something being repetitive, okay? And so I feel like you're going through like a spiritual transformation where you are starting to realize things that no longer serve you. You're needing to remove yourself from those situations. Okay. Some of you guys, you don't like the community that you live in. The environment is very toxic. Okay. Or the people who you live with. It's just like there's no peace. And so when there's no peace, it's hard for you to create. It's hard for you to believe in yourself and, think that there's more out there because you're in the moment of living in this environment of toxicity. So it's hard to see past that. But I see you trying. You're trying really hard. to move forward and be confident and not lose faith. We got the sun here. Yeah, it's like I am ready for a breakthrough. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to experience the things that I dream about, I imagine. All right. I'm ready to create. I'm ready to pursue my goals and my purpose. But it's like this heavy load is restricting you, or you feel like you're just in limbo. You know, you're tired. You've been I see adversity though. I see you continuing on and thinking positive. Spirit is wanting you to have faith and think positive and be confident that you are at a breaking point. But before, I definitely see a breakthrough, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you may feel like you're at a breaking point where it's like, you know what, I'm about to give up. And right when you feel that way is because a breakthrough is coming. Okay. So don't give up. Don't stop. The sun will shine and you will understand why you went through those certain things, because you become conscious of, you know, everyone around you and the part that they play in your life. Okay. It's an experience. It's challenging. It's tough. But if you're tired of those cycles, what are you going to do? You're going to change something about what you're doing. Stay focused and determined to take those little steps forward in your life now that's going to get you to where you want to go. Okay, so if you're working a job that you're tired of, you're not really making that much money, it's like, okay, but I'm doing this to get some type of experience, or, you know, I'm doing this to take care of my family right now. The universe is going to see your efforts, see that you're trying, see that, you know, it may be hard. Some of you guys could be single parents. Some of you guys could be working minimum wage jobs that's not paying a lot of money, but keep the faith. Trust and believe that the universe is watching and they want you to have the faith. They want you to believe in yourself. They understand that times are hard, you know, and things can be challenging, but they don't want you to continue on repeating the same cycles or feeling incompetent or less than, like you can't achieve the things that you would like to achieve in life, you know, your goals and admirations. Tell me more. Yeah. And so you're trying to manifest more money and wish fulfillment, happiness and joy, because you're tired of this life that you've been living, this mundane life. I just heard, Spirit, when will I get a breakthrough? The World card. Yeah. It's like a cycle is ending, right? This challenging times is with the 10 of Wands. It's about to be over, okay? You're about to get a breakthrough, something that is going to make you very happy, okay? This cycle is completing, okay? A new beginning awaits. Three of Swords, but you got to let whatever's hurting you go, okay? You got to stop giving things your time that is hurting you or is burdensome, you know? So if you've been in a third party situation where, you know, your partner is cheating on you and it's been repetitive, you know, you gave this person time and time, chances time after time, and they keep doing the same thing, okay? That is preventing you from finding that person that will treat you right. You know, that is preventing you from moving forward and getting wish fulfillment. So it's like whatever it is that you feel like have deceived you, hurt you, or is not conducive to your growth, Spirit is wanting you to eliminate that out of your life. Okay, whether that is family, friends, community, the environment. And let's keep going. Let me see. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords. So now it's time to be strategic, logic, and truthful with yourself. Okay. It's like you're setting boundaries now. Spirit wants you to know your worth, know that you are powerful, know that you are in control of your life. People who come in and out, is your choice who you feel like is worthy of your time and is worthy of your heart. Okay. I feel like you've gone through a lot of relationships where you've been heartbroken, misled, misguided, and abused mentally for a lot of you guys. But Spirit is wanting you to be wise. Spirit is wanting you to commit to yourself and love yourself and take care of yourself first. Yeah. And so I feel like you've been in isolation trying to heal from a past heartbreak, something that has really affected you emotionally. So you feel cold. You feel like you don't want to deal with anyone else. You don't trust people, okay? Because you've been hurt over and over again. And it's like it's time for you to self-reflect. It's time for you to get some rest. Okay, there's a lot that you have been enduring, a lot of things that you've been going through. Okay, just adapting to all of the changes, adapting to, yeah, all of these changes. I feel like you are very strong. Okay, you're tired of being strong. You're trying to be in your soft girl era, but it's hard for you to do that because you're hyper independent right now, and it's not a choice. So Spirit is wanting you to take time to rest. Okay, you could have been working a lot. You could have, for some of you guys, there's going to be a job change. For a lot of you guys, there's going to be an ending with a relationship, and I feel like you just need the time to for self-care is what I'm hearing. Okay, to get your mind right, to be grounded. Okay, and set boundaries, you know again, when it comes to people who you've been dealing with in the past or present. Yeah, hermit mode. Yep. And so I feel like you're the type, when you're going through something, you want to be alone until you get a hold of yourself and get back grounded. Okay, so you may not want to be a burden on others while you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, but this is the time to self reflect. This is the time to rest. This is the time to think of your next plan. Okay, and where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? And what is it that you're trying to accomplish? Okay, you could be learning, you could be watching, motivational people give, to encourage you, to uplift you so you can heal from whatever it is that is hurting you. You feel deceived. You're ready for a breakthrough. Yes, now is the time to listen to, people who are motivating. Okay, you could be definitely binge watching like spiritual people to help you, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a good thing because you're learning, you're becoming more wise. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like you've Spirit don't want you to be cold and closed off. They want your heart chakra open. They want you to continue to be compassionate. You may feel like, people have used and abused you and taken your kindness for weakness, but Spirit is not wanting you to be closed off, Still be that genuine person with boundaries, and know when to let go. I feel like this time alone is time to pamper yourself. It's time to love on yourself deeply. Like I said, a lot of you guys are really tapping into spirituality, you know, studying that while you're in isolation. Just wanting to be left alone. You could be also, just wanting to be in your own world, beautifying your home, or reading books, getting knowledge and wisdom, creating something behind the scenes that you have not yet came out and showed to the world. Yeah, it's something that you're very talented at, something that spirit is like they want you to show to the world. They want you to tap into your creativity and feel confident in whatever it is that you're creating. Okay? It needs to be seen, it needs to be exposed. It's something that is going to help a lot of people. It's something that you can turn this hobby into a career. You're like, but when am I going to have the time to do that? I'm working, I'm doing this. Spirit will guide you, okay? You're on a journey. And when you're on the journey, it's imperative for you to listen to your intuition, because they're going to tell you, they're going to lead you. They're going to guide you to where you need to be. And I feel like you're going to recognize whatever this skill is, whatever this creative endeavor that you are doing behind the scenes or learning, studying behind the scene. This is something that could potentially make you either famous, well known, or a lot of money, and have a lot of supporters with what you're doing, because you could be a writer, you could write a book or something that's going to help change the world in some way, to some capacity. Okay, it could be involving self-love, self-care, some type of creative arts, or something that you do that helps women. You could be a singer. I don't know, but spirit is like, you got it. You just got to believe in yourself. And like I said, you feel held back. You feel restricted. Like you're incapable of doing that right now because you have a lot on your plate. And it's like the main thing is releasing what no longer serve you. That's blocking the sun. That's blocking your wish fulfillment. That's blocking this new beginning from coming through. Spirit is isolating you to get you to understand and listen to your intuition. Okay. So when you see this video, this is confirmation that, Spirit is talking to you. So it's time to get to it. It's time to get on it. It's time to get on the bus with the rest of us that's on this journey, because you can really be successful. You have it in you. Spirit is trying to grab you and hold you. The universe is like, hey, you are meant for this. You're meant to be shining bright. You're meant to be famous, or, well known for what it is that you're creating. Okay. This is going to help a lot of people, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to start listening to your intuition and having faith a little more. Okay. And, you could be studying a lot. That's good while you have this downtime. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. Things is going to take time. Okay. It's not going to happen overnight. But don't get discouraged because things are not happening as fast as you would like. Because like I said, it's a journey. It's not a race. And Spirit is trying to teach you certain lessons that you have not learned yet. Okay. So have fun with the journey. Don't be too serious or hard on yourself, because, that just makes things harder. When you're in a happier spirit, things started to lighten up and not seem so bad. It's like it is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to do what we can, and that's all we can do, you know? And so I feel like at the end of the day, when spirit choose you, you're going to win regardless. You just got to go through it. Okay. There's not a, there's no shortcuts. Okay. We all have individual lessons that we all have to learn through and go through. And once we do, it starts to become easier. Okay. Life starts to get a little lighter. And it's like, I know what this is. I'm not going to get tricked this time. I'm going to do what I'm here to do. Okay. And so that's the phase I think you're in right now, of feeling like you're restricted, you know, or something is so far fetched or so out of reach right now. Because you may be focusing on everything that is going wrong in your life. Try to stay positive and have faith and think about the things that you would like to manifest into your life. Okay. Because, yeah, you're like, something is not taking off fast enough. You know, I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve. You know, I've been working hard on this behind the scenes. Don't even look at it like that. Just do what you love organically, you know, do what you love. And if that is irritating you, that you're not making profits or money off of it, you know, always keep a job on a, you know, but keep working on that. Keep studying your craft and getting better at your skills. And, you know, I feel like you will manifest that support. Right now you're feeling, you know, singled out, isolated, like things are not, you know, taking off. But there's a lot of lessons to be learned, okay? And so just stick at it, like the Knight of Pentacles. They don't give up. They take their time to learn and become the King or Queen of Pentacles, because they understand the struggle. They understand how hard you know, it was to get to where they are. You know, it feels better when you get it, because it's like, I worked for this, you know. No one can take this away from me. I literally got in the field and did what I had to do. You know, I had to take these classes. I had to do these courses. I had to, you know, research this. I had to go out there and get it. I had to, you know, you're going to run into people that could possibly help you as well. But right now you're just like, I'm doing it all alone, and it's stressful because, you know, I'm not really making profits off of what it is that I'm creating. And this is something that you love. You're emotional about it. You're emotionally attached to this, you know, and don't give up on it because you're not seeing any fruits. Plant the seed. Because it is possible, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. Like I said, you could be meeting people, whatever your values, your morals, and everything that you stand for. Okay, continue to work towards that and believe in it. Have faith in it 100%. We got the Two of Cups and Judgment here. Okay, you want to be in a healthy relationship. Some of you guys want to be married one day. You want to be in a commitment that's long lasting, you know, something substantial. So you want to have a partner who you can depend on, vice versa, you know, and that is what you are praying for. That is what I feel like you really want, because you feel like you're lacking that. You feel like you're lacking that partner. And you've been betrayed by a lot of people. So there may be, you know, trust issues, things subconsciously that you may not even realize that you're doing to hold you back from receiving this type of person, or manifesting this type of person in your life. So I feel like you need to heal, you know, and therapy, counseling could help as well. but most certainly self-love and just really focusing in on yourself and creating what it is that you want for yourself first before you seek another person or want someone to come in, because you don't want it to be another karmic that comes in that try to teach you the same lesson that you're not getting, right? All right, so let's clarify this Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, Spirit? Whoa. Okay, yeah, Ten of Cups. You want love. You want genuine love. You want something that is emotionally stable and make you feel comfortable. Someone who's good with children, or you could see yourself having children with. You want to build with someone that, brings harmony in your life. A divine soul connection is what you truly want. That's what you really want. Yeah. You want to be married. You want to be in a commitment that is going to last a lifetime. Someone that's very loyal, honest, and can communicate and work through problems maturely. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Temperance. Yeah. And so I feel like that's what you're praying for, that you want that peace in your life, but you keep running into people that are immature, that are toxic, and, just need to work on themselves. You may have some work to do as well, but you want someone that is spiritually aligned with where you are, your values, your morals, and you want to be on the same page with your partner. Okay. You want someone that just gets you, on a soul level, not just a surface level. You want that person to be, like that yin and yang, just like someone that brings peace into your life, someone that has wisdom, someone who could teach you something, that brings balance into your life when you're going through burdens, day-to-day stresses. And so it's like you're calling in like, Spirit, I need help. You want a partner that you can depend on. Clarify the Ten of Wands. The Lover's card. Yeah. And so this relationship that you've been trying to hold on to, I feel like you need to make a decision. What is right for you? Okay. Is this relationship serving you? Are you genuinely happy? Does this person bring peace into your life? Is this someone that you have fun with? Is this someone that you could see yourself having kids with or raising kids together? Do you guys have the same spiritual beliefs, or just in alignment with how you want to live? Everything. It's like you have to analyze every aspect of your life while you're self-reflecting to really determine, is this a relationship that makes you happy, and fulfills you on a soul level. Okay, because I feel like this person is bringing a lot of challenges, a lot of burdens. I'm seeing infidelity, someone that possibly was indecisive about you, and if marriage ever came up, I feel like this person, would avoid it, or it's just, you guys been together for a while and you're like, well, this person haven't popped the question yet. Why is that? And are they even considering that? I feel like you attract people that are very surface level, very materialistic, that has problems opening up about their feelings and emotions on a deep level. And that may be because your heart chakra is closed subconsciously, and certain things that you're not seeing within yourself is why you're attracting these types of partners. Okay, clarify the Sun card. Yeah, so we got the Moon, Judgment, and the Empress card here. So you are the empress. The happiness and joy is within you. Okay. You are very creative. You're very nurturing. Um, you're very loving. You're a great mother. For some of you guys, if you don't even have kids, it's like you're good with kids, or you will be a great mother. Um, but it's like you're hiding yourself. You're hiding your abilities. You're hiding the beautiful parts about you, your creativity. Spirit wants you to shine your light. Spirit is like, you have this gift that you need to show to the world, okay? You may be confused, like, I don't know if that's my purpose. I don't know if this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. Spirit says yes. Spirit is saying yes. They want you to know who you are. And stop sleeping on yourself. You're very powerful. You can manifest abundance in your life if you just believe in yourself and know that you can. Everything is within you. Your calling needs to be shared with the world. Shine your light, shine bright. That's what I'm hearing. Shine bright like a diamond. Rihanna, listen to that song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Not feeling good enough. Not feeling like you're seeing progress. You're confused about your creative gifts, your skills, the possibilities, okay? Because your perspective right now is a little closed off. That's why you need to get around good people, people that uplift you, because the sky is the limit, literally, but you're not seeing it that way. You're feeling as if you can't do these things, or you're not good enough, or, you're shy and you're afraid to show the world, or, show people your creative abilities. You're playing small. You need to create a plan. And it's like right now you're lacking foresight because you're not feeling confident in yourself, But I feel like that's because this heartbreak is on your mind. I feel like because most of your focus is going to the wrong things, people that, is not even worth your time. Okay. And that's why Spirit is saying you need to go into isolation, self-reflect, spend some time alone so that you can recognize these gifts within yourself. Okay. There's unexpected delays for a reason. There's obstacles for a reason. Okay. A new beginning awaits though. Clarify the World card. Yeah. Time for you to walk away from things that no longer serve you and get serious about your life. Clarify the World. Yeah. 6 of Wands here. Yeah. Success, public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. You got to believe in yourself and have that confidence to understand that if you don't believe it, no one else will. Once you start believing in yourself, I'm telling you, things are going to change in your life. You're afraid of being let down. You're afraid of being judged. Don't worry about that. Get to it. Don't worry about what people say. Yeah. I feel like you're heartbroken, and it's messing with your courage and your security, You got to be persistent. You got to be faithful, even if you are not receiving the recognition, even if, you know, people aren't taking your creativity seriously. It's because you're needing to learn something, okay? That's it, that's all. Okay, so some of you guys may feel like you're restricted from learning something because, you know, you feel like you have to go to school, or you can't go to the school that you want to go to, or something is blocked when it comes to like learning something, higher learning, okay, higher education, going to college, traveling to discover whatever it is, like this journey. You're feeling blocked, but spirit is wanting you to have boundaries for sure with people in your life, and trust in God. Okay, clarify this Queen of Swords. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups, and so I feel like you're definitely going to turn over a new leaf if you haven't already, and start loving on yourself, pouring all of that love that you've been giving to others into yourself. Okay, start creating, start tapping into your spirituality. Okay, learning more. Some of you guys could be with child right now, and you're wondering like, how am I going to do this alone? Because you may be having problems with the child's father. You know, maybe they abandoned their seed, or, you know, they're acting as if they don't know if they're the father or not, or maybe they have another family and they're not really taking it seriously that you are with child. Okay. Some of you guys may have been proposed to, but there's issues in the relationship, and it's like, I can't move further with this because, you know, it's not going good, right? And so you may be up in the air about that. Like, we're already having problems. Why would you propose to me? Or, you know, maybe things were going good in the beginning, but it flipped. And now it's like you're reconsidering, should I go through with this marriage? Spirit is like, no, you need to walk away from what no longer serve you, or you need to take more time to figure that out. Okay. And realize some things about the relationship before you, you know, spend a lifetime with someone that, you know, is not a good fit for you. Clarify the Four of Swords. You just want love. You want genuine love. You want someone to pour into you. And I feel like you give so much love to others, and that's what hurts the most. We got the World card again. Yeah. And so a cycle is definitely coming into a completion. All right. Some of you guys want to travel for like a learning opportunity, a job opportunity, a career opportunity, or you just want to take a vacation, you know, and go somewhere away from the chaos, but you're feeling restricted from doing that. Okay. Some of you guys travel in your mind. Okay. You could be watching a lot of vacation videos, you know, to escape from everything, or maybe you're just trying to see where you want to go when you're able to actually go, you know. You're looking at places that you would want to go on vacation. So when it's time, you're like, hey, this is the place I want to go. Yeah. Clarify the Hermit card. We got the King of Pentacles, and you're like, okay, but I need the money for that, right? I need the money to be able to do these things that I want to do. And so you may be lacking the money. You're trying to find ways to make more money. Okay. You're focused on your finances, building security for yourself. You're trying to be more disciplined and stable. Yeah, clarify the Queen of Cups. Yep. And but there it is again. You got the Eight of Swords. It's like these negative thoughts keep interfering with your manifestations. These are self-imposed restrictions. So it's like you're self-sabotaging or speaking down upon yourself as if you're incapable of being successful, of receiving wealth, or creating your own business. You're imprisoning yourself. This victim mentality you have to let rest, okay? Because you're entrapping yourself. You're trapping yourself from moving forward, okay? And so I do feel like you would benefit from like a mentor, someone that gives you great advice, someone that been through something that you have experienced in life. And you may find these people on social media. If you see this video, that could be a sign as well, confirmation. But it's like you want all of these things, but it's like you're confused about how to get it. The first thing that you should do is take away the thought of just trying to get more money, or thinking solely about finances, right? It's like, what do you love to do if money wasn't involved? What would you like to do? What do you feel like is your calling? Something that you're good at? Maybe you're confused about that, all right? But when it comes to like, I feel like you want a partner, someone that is financially stable, because this past person could have put you in debt. If you had a place with this person, or joint finances or something, this person could have had some financial issues, or you could have like some type of debt that you're trying to pay off, or you're trying to figure out a way to balance out your finances and your lifestyle. And so, things are challenging right now when it comes to money, and you're trying to figure out how to have this long-term stability and security when it comes to your finances. And so I would say doing something that you love, and if you take away the money, it's like, okay, what is it that I enjoy doing as a hobby that I'm not making money from now, but if there was anything in the world, this is what I would 100% be doing. And you can also have, a job on the side, but also when you have that time, that downtime, to start focusing on your creative endeavors and, how to make that tangible. How can you create a profit off of this gift, So we got to let the negative thoughts and negative self-talk go. And we got to believe in our minds that we can achieve these things, that, it will happen for you. When you start changing your mind, you get more confident and more motivation to get up and do whatever it is that you want to do in life, or that you believe in. Okay. So these things have to align with your values, not just for money. Like, oh, I'm about to start selling hair because I know old girl over there on Instagram said that she's making a lot of money doing that. Or, oh, I want to sell clothes. But you don't really, that's not something that you're into. You have to do something that you are into. You have to believe in your creative abilities. You can't look at everybody else and, you may be looking at public figures that seem to have it all together. And it's like, why don't I have those things? Or why can't I have that? Or you're looking at what they're doing and trying to do it. No, you have to have your own path. This is your independence. You have to figure out what it is that you feel in your soul that is something that you need to be pursuing, okay? Right now is the time for tunnel vision, because once you start doing that, the money is going to come freely. Okay, the money is going to come to you. You're not going to have to chase it. So I definitely feel like that's something that you have to work on. Clarify this Six of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. That's something that you have to work on. And so you're with you having financial issues, you feel like you can't pursue what it is that you are wanting to do. You're worried, you're afraid of how people are going to view you, if they're going to accept it, if they're going to, you can't worry about that. You just have to do what you feel in your heart is right. And that's going to take you far, okay? But you're insecure about putting yourself out there. Take from me when I say I don't give a fuck. It could be one person watching, 0 people watching. I'm still going to post when I want to. You know why? Because I'm divinely guided to do that. I don't care about the likes. I don't tell people to like my videos, none of that, because I could care less. Like, I know what I'm here to do, and I know that my message is going to get to who it needs to. Might not be immediately, but it's going to get to the person. And I don't know what you do, what you're trying to do, what you're going to do, but you have to have that same mindset. You have to have that strong mental and know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So regardless, if one person buy your merch, that's just the beginning. You be thankful and show gratitude for that one person that supported you. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going. Keep going. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Strength card, yeah. Believe in yourself. Be confident in yourself. You're lacking the confidence right now. That's what it is. You have to be courageous. You have to take risks. You have to be adaptable. You have to believe in yourself. You can't be afraid of rejection. You can't be afraid of, I see it all the time on social media. People will turn on you and be all about you, and then you do something and everybody is talking about you, and like, then you do something else and they're like, oh, well, I like this person, or I didn't like that person at first, but now I like, riding the bandwagon. So none of that. You just got to do you in this world, period. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do regardless. You don't have to worry about the show. Just do what you love. Like, and people are going to be attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's it. That's the magic. You don't have to do too much. Just be yourself. Be your authentic self. And understand that whatever you're doing, it matters. And I feel like you need to hear that. Whatever you're working on, it matters, okay? It matters. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. If your spirit guides could say that to you, that's what they would say. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. No matter how slow motion is going right now, is building your skills, your confidence. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Right, you're learning. You're becoming more independent, or you will be, You have to have tunnel vision, a clear mindset, and see things clearly. Understand that you're strong enough to get through anything. And Spirit is like, to answer your question, maybe. It all depends on you. What do you want in your life? Are you going to go get it? Are you being strategic? Are you being logical? Are you being authentically yourself? Are you taking the time out to learn your craft, study your craft, and take action towards that movement? Not fast rushing, but literally putting in the work. That's what spirit wants to see. There's a transformation coming, and it's up to you. It's like, do you either want to, you know, be worried and feeling insecure and living this same mundane life that you're tired of? Do you want to imprison yourself for the rest of your life, or do you want growth? Do you want prosperity, abundance? Do you want, to be fulfilled on a soul level in every way, mentally, physically, emotionally, and when it comes to your relationships? Okay. Spirit is like, think about that. And so it's up to you. We have our own free will to make the decision that we want. Okay. Spirit is urging you to try something new, take a risk, and be adaptable. Yeah. Because this is what you truly want. This is what you can have with this transformation. They're telling you that it's not untouchable. It's not intangible. It is something that you can grasp. It's something that you can work towards and get with the Pentacles. Again, King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you're going to have to teach yourself. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to be focused. But you are capable, and you have that inner strength to get through whatever you're going through. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to take them. Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups. It's definitely time to create with the clarifying the Knight of Cups. Definitely time to create so that you can call in these opportunities. Your spirit guides is trying to align something in your life, but a lot of things are going to have to come down with the Tower moment. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you've lost everything. It's going to make you feel, isolated. But it's all in the divine plan so that you can actually go after your passion. So you're going to have to remove yourself from a lot of things from your past. And this relationship is definitely one of those, okay? But I feel like this is necessary. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be a change, but you have to adapt to this situation. And a lot of you guys could be moving, okay? Relocating. This opportunity is definitely coming so that you can pursue your passions. So don't fear change. Clarify this Hierophant. Two of Swords. Spirit is like, you may be blocking opportunities, self-sabotaging because you have to move. You have to change something. You have to release this partner. But Spirit is like, don't block your blessings, okay? Understand that these changes are necessary. You're going to have to make a decision that's uncomfortable, but don't avoid it, all right? This is something that you're going to have to use your discernment. And it's definitely involving this transition, this change, something that you have to leave behind, release the baggage, all right, and move forward. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah. And you're going to meet new people that are more positive, that's generous, that is helpful, that's encouraging. And it's going to feel a lot better once you release all of these fake entities that's in your energy. You're going to have something to celebrate, all right? Moving to relocating is going to help you and give you a different perspective on an outlook on life, Things that you felt like you couldn't receive is now something that is possible, okay? Because you see it now. And so if you lived in poverty or around a lot of toxic drama and things of that nature, where a lot of people just are like in this crab in a bucket type of thing, Spirit is trying to guide you out of that chaos so that you can see and envision and create from a standpoint of authenticity and also positive, productive people who are in alignment and want the same things that you're trying to reach. You know, you all are in alignment with each other, you know, new friendships, new people that you're collabing with. You know, you don't want to close off these blessings in your life because of, you know, things that happen in your past that you have not healed from. So now is the time while you're by yourself to really plan out getting, you know, a journal and things where you can write and like release all of these things that you have experienced. Also to you know, just stay on top of things, have a checklist, a to-do list, and write down your admirations and things that you want to plan for your future. Okay, clarify the Judgment card. You're going towards your calling. Okay, this is a death and rebirth. A spiritual awakening. Forgive yourself. And this is a new phase in your life, so you can start fresh. Okay. So yeah, it's time to get focused on your creative endeavors and things that make you happy. Now is the time to focus on these things, okay? And really believe and trust in yourself, trust in the journey, have faith that you're going somewhere that is going to make you happy, even if you don't know the outcome, okay? Release the need to control your destiny and where you're going, okay? It's going to take time. Enjoy the journey, live in the present moment, learn, create, all right? Plant the seed. And stop holding on to this hurt and this pain, okay? Because this is you're self-sabotaging yourself in this lack mindset. Like, oh my God, I don't have money. I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose that. If you are losing it, it's meant to be. If you lose a job, you're going to find a better job. If you have to relocate, it's going to be a better environment. If you're losing friends, you're going to find better friends. If you're losing partners, you're going to find better partners to collab with. More creative, more positivity, more everything. If you lost a partner, romantic partner, you are preparing yourself for independence, not codependency. And like I said, when you heal and continue to work on yourself and focus on yourself, you're not going to have to find that person. They're going to find you. God is going to bring you and your person in alignment if that is what is meant for you in your journey. Okay. So trust and believe. Your perception right now of your life is so small, but there's so much more that you have to experience in this lifetime, okay? I want you to know that. I want you to believe in yourself, hug yourself, pamper yourself, respect yourself, and set boundaries with people that make you feel small, okay? I'm so happy you found this video because this message is meant for someone out there who truly needs it. Spirit wants your attention because you have a purpose. You have a calling that they want you to share with the world, okay? Make no mistakes. Angels, what messages does... Okay, let's see when it comes to your romantic life. I know you want that so bad, right? Okay, angels, what message does the collective need when it comes to romance? Past life relationship. You have known each other before, okay? And so you may have a soul tie with this person that you feel like it's so hard for you to get over, release. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? So this past life relationship, I feel like you've given this person chance after chance. They want another chance with you. It says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? So, like I said, listen to your intuition, okay? Use your discernment when it comes to love. It says you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? So never settle for less, all right? Never settle for less. Some of you guys could be dealing with your soulmate. Maybe there's things that you both need to go through on your own paths, okay? You could be with your twin flame, but there's certain things that you need to learn, and there's certain things that this person needs to learn individually, okay? And when the time is right, if it is right, okay, Spirit is going to bring you two back together. But right now is not the time. Right now it's time to focus on yourself and really focusing on your creative endeavors, okay? It says, let's see what your angels have to say. General message, angels. What does the collective need to know? Someone is wanting you to give them another chance. It's definitely a soul tie. Okay, it says, ask for your needs to be met. So God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist, okay? So if you need some type of assistance, some type of guidance, some type of help in any way, let the universe know, all right? They already know what you need, but you have to ask. They can't just intervene. You have to give them permission to intervene, okay? And that's what they want you to do. It says release jealousy. So jealousy is an affiliation that you don't have something. And the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Okay, so again, you may be looking at other people like, why is it so easy for them? Or why do they have that? And, you know, you try to do it and you don't get the same results. Well, that's because you have your own, you know, plan. You know, and we can't harbor jealousy and evil intent. That's not how you manifest. You really have to focus in on yourself. And once you do that, you're going to have tunnel vision where you're not concerning yourself with what other people got going on, because you simply don't have the time, you know? And when you look at people with admiration and like instead of jealousy, and it's like, you know, I rock with what they're doing and I admire that. I'm not jealous of that. I don't, you know, speak ill intent or look at other people what their successes as, you know, as something that I can't have for myself. Never look at situations like that. You just got to focus in, and Spirit is letting you know that. Keep your eyes on your own prize. Don't worry about what other people got, and because you don't know how they got it, you don't know how hard they worked to get what they got, and you don't know, you know, if they're actually happy. You know, a lot of things that you see online is not reality. It's a facade. So you really have to just focus on yourself and your goals and try to achieve that. It says raise or promotion, okay? Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work, okay? I do see that with the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, okay? And the 8 of Pentacles, you could, and the Sun card, and the Fool, and all of these wands, you definitely are about to get a breakthrough when it comes to your career. Like I said, a promotion, a raise, or something. But some of you guys may have to move, or something different that you're doing. But this is all a part of the journey, okay? So congratulations. You're doing something right. Pay yourself first, okay? Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future, okay? All right, let's see. What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? What does the collective need to blame? That card wanted to come out, and I saw it. I'm like, let it fall. Failure, death, impatience. All right. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. This ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. Okay? We got failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Life on earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute, small things, okay? Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve. And the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. Embrace the maxim when one door closes, another one opens. It is a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment that you have in an outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it is meant to. No matter what, be true to your dream and the creative process. Okay? Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Death is an illusion. It's a fact of life that the human body we use to travel the earth must eventually stop working. It's not meant to exist forever. The energy and consciousness that inhabited that body is free and returns to its natural home, but it never abandons us. Learn to view death as merely a change, and everything must change, because stagnancy extinguishes progress. The same is true for a relationship or a career. A soul lesson may be completed, and it is time to move beyond this point of familiarity and expand into new horizons of learning and development. This is a wonderful opportunity to thank those other souls in your life who have shared part of your path and taught you so much. Okay. Always show gratitude. And that's just confirmation that you need to remove these past people from your life. Okay. Whether that's a relationship or a career that you may be holding on to or feeling like because you've lost something, that God and the universe is not going to give you something better and replace that. Okay. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Okay. The Fool. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So live in the present moment and just experience the day and really be present. Okay. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons, but when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe. And the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. Okay? You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. Okay? That's so real. That is so true. All right. Starseeds, let's get a message from the universe. What message does the collective need at this time? What message does the collective need at this time, Spirit? Hold on. Thank you. All right, thanks. We got cracked open, jump in. I'll pass it up. Okay, cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. All right, it says, don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pain, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happen for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. The world needs you open, okay? That means that you need to share your creativity, your skills, your abilities, because these gifts is what the world needs, okay? How can you let life crack you open? Jump in. Spirit is like, just do it. Don't wait till things are perfect. Things will never be perfect. You just gotta go with the flow and get in there and do it. And keep doing it, and you'll get better at it over time. Okay. So, Andromedan energy. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. Andromeda, I think that's how you say it, is a spiral galaxy, okay? The closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom, very adaptable. They have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath. A good old run up and jump right in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. So Spirit is trying to make you stronger through the lessons, okay? Be bold. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, okay? To seek more adventures, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to earth to be passive. You came to earth to truly live. Now take a good run up and leap. How can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? Okay, Spirit is like, take that trip. Put your creativity, your content out for people to see and explore. Okay, explore your community, explore and be open to new friends, new commitments, new partnerships, new environments. You know, now is the time to be in that full energy, adaptable, and just living free and happy, and you know, taking that leap of faith to put one foot in front of the other, you know, without knowing the outcome. So these are great messages. I hope this helped in some way. And yeah, Spirit, the universe has you in this bubble right now. Okay. They have you in this bubble of isolation because they want you to realize and recognize something. We've all gone through it. Anybody that's on a journey knows. And if you don't know, you will find that out. You will learn that eventually. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. Yeah, I think we're good for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.